Artlist.io.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the gun report for the Arsenal vs Brentford pre-match report at the G-Tech. Going away to Brentford isn't an easy feat. Let's just look at the table with home form. Brentford have been absolutely amazing at home, above us, but they have been in poor form recently, drawing to Brighton, losing to Forest at the G-Tech, but Forest have been in good form, and also losing to Chelsea. Obviously, all three of those games are relatively hard. But obviously, Mbeumo's their main kind of player. Wiss has also been really good, so they're two we really have to look out for. I think Brentford. I think this could be a high-scoring game if Brentford bring the game to us. I think if Brentford are happy, if they're happy to sit back in a low block and try and counter us with Wisser and then, oh my god, my voice. Wait a second. Okay, where was I? If they're happy to have a low block and try and counter us with Wisser and Mbeumo on the break, then I think they could have a chance. I think if they try and play toe-to-toe with us, we should get the better of them. But the problem here is, what do we do in this lineup? Because I don't think Martinelli was all that great last week. He was still good. Does he have to change? Do we bring in Onyeri on the right? Does Calafiori come back in for Lewis Skelly? There's lots of questions to be asked. Obviously, these are the injuries. Saka is the big one there. But just compare it to their injury list. I mean, it's just, yeah, they've obviously got a massive injury list. But let's go to my predicted 11 against Brentford. In goals, no questions to be asked, David Raya. I think our backline is very solidified at the moment. I think Timber would start over White, even if White was fit. That's how good he's been playing. He just looks so confident on the ball. Gabriel as well. Left back, here we go. I think that obviously having that two-striker kind of formation with Mbeumo and Wisser. If you're Arteta, do you go for that Calafiori with that pace and strength? Or do you go for Lewis Kelly where he can invert into midfield and give us more options going forward? And I think that's what it kind of comes down to is if they're going to employ a low block, Lewis Kelly could be vital coming into midfield and helping us string passes together. Whereas I feel like Calafiori is not as gifted on the ball, and I feel like Calafiori is more likely to drive high up the ground and kind of force something to happen, but often that turns out to be a turnover, and on the break that can be very damaging. I've seen Mbeumo and Wisser's really fast when he gets in behind. In midfield, I think Arteta will go with Rice and Havertz operating in that kind of area, as we've seen in the last couple of games. I like Havertz as that second striker to Jesus because he does give that kind of like presence in midfield and also that ability in the box to kind of put away his chances when he gets them, as we saw last week against Ipswich. I want Onyeri on the right. I wouldn't mind Martinelli because it's very direct. But I think Onyeri's technically, I think we might need him if they're going to imply a low block and hit us on the break. If they play toe-to-toe, I think Martinelli is the best option, but I think Brentford will play a low block or at least a mid-block. And I think if it's going to be that congested on the ball, I think we want Onyeri in there over Martinelli. That's just my opinion. And on the left side, he's been proving he can do it, not just off the bench, but starting, getting the assist last week. But this is my predicted starting 11. Probably the big difference compared to most is Onyeri. But Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Oh, wait. I don't think I'm finished yet. Let's just look at the Premier League table, kind of assess the fixtures, because Liverpool play Man United. That's a big game. No matter how good either team of these are, it's a derby, and I feel like anything could happen. It could be a draw. It could be 2 points gained on Liverpool. We come to Forest. They're playing Wolves. Wolves back in form, a little bit, draw to Tottenham, win over Man United, and a win over Leicester. So we could see points drop from Forest there. Chelsea have been in horrible form, taking on Crystal Palace, who just off the back of a win against Southampton. Obviously a win they're expected to get. But I don't really know what else to say. I think we're just going to keep on winning. Thank you guys for listening to the Gun Report, and I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.